Hello everybody, my name is Jared and today, you can't hear me, can you? Okay, we're gonna start this again. Hello everybody, my name is Jared and today I'm going to be filming a video for my makeup tutorial for Kai Chisaki from Boku no Hero Academia. If you are getting deja vu from this, it is because I have already done a Kai Chisaki makeup tutorial. I just didn't like it, and I didn't like it enough that I wanted to refilm it. Kai is one of my favourite characters from Boku no Hero, not because I think he's a good person, but actually because I find him really interesting as a villain. So yeah, I liked him enough to film 2 makeup tutorials for him. So without further ado, we're going to go forward and I'm going to show you how to achieve this makeup look, which is mainly just focusing on the eyes. Let's be real, he wears a mask for the entire anime slash manga. He's not really properly in the anime yet. So without further ado, let's go straight to the makeup tutorial. Go past Jared. Okay, so first of all, you're going to want to start by putting in your contact lenses. I have my contact lenses in. These contacts are actually in a review that I'm going to link down below. Then, you're going to want to apply your concealer. At this point, I'm using something that's around the same skin tone as myself, or around the same skin tone as the foundation that I'm using. For this one, I'm just covering up blemishes and doing some really basic smoothing of areas, like I have a lot of freckles, so I tend to put a little bit on my cheeks. I then apply foundation all across my face. I blend this in with a beauty blender and a little bit with my fingers as well, just to kind of get it everywhere. At this point, you're just trying to make sure you've got a really smooth base. Then I apply a concealer that's paler than the foundation I'm using under my eyes for concealing my eye bags, more of my blemishes, and to highlight the bridge of my nose. And obviously you're going to blend that in as well. I apply pressed powder all the way across the foundation just to set everything and give myself like a flat base ready to start the contouring. For contouring, I took a pale brown eyeshadow and I applied that to the sides of my nose, under my nose, over my eyelids, cross up into my temples, under my bottom lip, under my cheekbones, and under my jaw and chin. The reason for this is just to chisel out the features. Anime characters have a tendency to be a lot more pointy or a lot more squishy and round than most normal humans. So here I'm making my nose pointier, I'm making it a little bit more defined and smaller at the end. I am bringing darkness around my eye area because he does have very heavily lidded eyes. I am drawing attention to my bottom lip, though it's not really that important considering the makeup is mainly just an eye makeup, but we're doing that. I also chisel the cheekbones, and I go under my jaw and chin just to improve any double chin when I'm not wearing the actual mask. I then take a darker brown eyeshadow, and I fill in the base of my eyebrows. Now for this, you're going to want to be pretty careful, it's very precise. What I do is I fill in my eyebrows all the way up to the first curve of where your eyebrow would actually curve downwards. And I go down 1 centimetre, I zigzag back up in the other direction, and then I zigzag back down again. I then take a black crayon eyeliner and I fill in my waterline on the above lid and the below lid. Then I take a liquid black eyeliner and I'm going to start a little flick in the corner of the eye that is going to look like I'm going to start doing a cat eye. I start that line from the middle of the under part of my lid and I bring that all the way up past the point of my outer eye. I then draw a flat line across the top of my eye from about a little bit above my waterline to all the way to that new line. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. I fill in everything below that line, and I do not taper that line down into my tear duct. I leave it completely flat, stopping above my eye. This will change your eye structure into looking a little bit more like your eyes are quite sleepy and heavily lidded and bored looking. I then apply a nude lipstick to my lips, and at this point I apply absolutely tons of mascara. I mainly focus on the lower lashes, but you're just going to want to cover your eyelashes in mascara because he does have very prominent eyelashes. I did try this look with false eyelashes, but I definitely think it went too far towards feminine looking. But, you know, you do you. I then fill in those base eyebrows we did with a black eyeshadow. And I take the highlighter that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be specific with this one just purely because this is like a very good highlighter and I really recommend it. It is the Kat Von D's Alchemist palette in Ultraviolet. And I just apply that into my tear ducts. Then, this is quite a weird one that I actually do, but I take a really pale pink blusher and I just apply that all the way around the sides of my eyes on the outside line. It's kind of like almost hitting your cheekbones, but not. This is again just to draw attention to the eyes, and also it adds to that kind of stressed out look that he has a lot of the time. It also brings a little bit of colour back into your face, which is kind of necessary sometimes. You can look dead. And that is my Kai makeup look. This look has a lot of eye focus, as I said. It's not really a look that has any sort of like business going on below the nose. Obviously because he's wearing a beak for most of the actual show itself. He also doesn't have a particularly manly face, so I did leave off a lot of the more masculine contouring that I do tend to do when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. The contouring that I chose to use for this was just more of like the androgynous pretty boy sort of makeup, so like making sure your cheekbones are really strong and bringing in your temples a little bit and defining the jaw. Kai is a character I enjoy cosplaying a lot because he does have a really distinct facial look, and I really like playing around with makeup in looks, especially with characters that are masculine but a little bit more odd looking. It's another reason why I like the Todorokis so much. They have a really interesting facial structure. Now, as I said, there's not an enormous amount of differences between this and the previous makeup look that I did, but there are some improvements. There's some things that I've done that I really like a lot more than the previous one, and as the other one did really well, I felt like I should update people on how I'm doing my Kai makeup now. Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed that one. I feel like this makeup tutorial just made me look super fucking evil. Everything I say just sounds like it's like a sassy comment now, because my eyes are just like, bitch. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you with anything. I go quite hard on my makeup, so some people don't like to do this much makeup for male characters, but I felt like because Kai has such, I'll be honest, girly looking eyes, it didn't really matter if I went a little bit hard on the makeup. Especially his eyelashes. He has so much eyelash going on, which I approve of. We stan an eyelash boy. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. If anybody is curious about any other elements of Kai, I have got a tutorial on how I made his beak, which is this lovely bad boy. And it's super light and it's super easy to wear, and it has a little harness, so it doesn't come off of my head very easily. And it is reasonably comfortable. I wouldn't wear it for like 8 hours, but like, yeah, you can breathe, you can speak, muffled, but you can speak, so like, why would you not want one of these beauties for yourself? I'm just like plugging myself. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will think this one is just as interesting as you guys seem to find the previous one, because it currently is my video with the most views. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and as always, please remember to be creepy.